Okay, let's take a look at historic, of course, and let's try some humans. I think that's going to be really fun for today. We'll maybe look at some other things too. I just got through trying a deck I built around fight with Brash Taunter, the new Goblin, that when he's dealt damage, he deals that much damage back to the opponent. It was okay. Didn't I don't think I want to record that today, and then I may do a video soon on a more control deck, believe it or not. I played some of this yesterday. It's something I built a while back. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I like to be aggressive. I like to turn creatures sideways. But this deck plays much more control. It's based around Lich's Mastery, and so we might get into that soon too. But I was getting ready to record, and I just really thought I've got some fun gameplay out of this humans deck. I played it recently in a direct challenge with my brother-in-law, and I like the way it played. I played a little bit before that, and one thing I really enjoy about this deck is Massacre Girl. I don't know if you play with her very much, but she's a lot of fun. I've got it plays a lot of legendary humans. There's a card, and I'm blanking on the name, but he gives your legendary humans indestructible. That's going to be a lot of fun. Dracunator, love that name. Hate that he's going to play Ugin because everybody does that. So yeah, back to my typical complaint. I do get tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. Okay, he is playing with a companion. That's a little different. When the rules changed, people did not play companions as much, but they did not quit playing them. Euro is still played a lot. I have, I think, one deck though that I have a companion actually attached to. I think sometimes the companions are good just in the deck, even without being played as a companion, but yeah, they're still good, just not as good. Okay, this is the card I was talking about before, General's Enforcer. I might have to remember that name. So it looks like we might be playing against dinosaurs, which is cool. I like dinosaur decks. I don't necessarily like playing against them, especially this one. He's got a strong card out early. That could slow us down for sure, but we'll see. Okay, he is getting off to a great start. He's searching for dinosaurs. He's got a strong dinosaur out early. I'm not too worried about the hatchling, but I think I'm going to let it by. I don't necessarily want it to hatch yet. He's going after Marauding Raptor. Yeah, this is not great. She's not going to trigger anything right now, unfortunately, but it's going to be nice to have her out. Indestructible. Because I don't have another white mana unless it comes in my draw. We won't be playing Linden yet, so Conrad's not a bad play. I actually think the Indestructible is going to come in really, really handy. I think this opponent's going to be trying to deal some damage to my creatures, so. Like that. So yeah. The downside is if we lose the Enforcer, then we lose the Indestructible. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so we got some white mana, but it's going to come into play tapped. So let's go ahead and do this and this. And we're really not in a position to attack. We're going to have to play this out and see if we can kind of get control back. We are definitely behind. Yeah. Okay, so he should be putting that into his hand. Oh, he already put it in his hand. I wasn't paying attention if he did. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that, having a companion in a dinosaur deck. It's pretty cool. I mean, not cool that he's doing so good. I don't know if I have a board sweeper in this deck. There is a really, really great Kaya's Wrath is black and white. Would be super right here. I don't remember if I put it in here or not. It would be perfect since my creatures have indestructible to have Kaya's Wrath. So now I'm thinking if I didn't put that in this deck, I need to do that. Alright, at least we can block. Something. Not a lot. We are definitely hurting here. Okay, so let's see. I can make him. That's not going to help us a lot. We could get another human, but it's just going to be a 1/1. I don't have any of my cards that will beef it up. Yeah, that'll at least give us the life. Might be helpful. We'll keep that there. It's not looking too good. Not looking too good. I'm thinking he's just too far out ahead. I don't know. Again, if I had Kaya's Wrath, I'd be stoked right now. That'll be the first thing we do when this game is over, is make sure I've got that card in here. But without it, we are in a very bad position. I don't know if there's too many cards in this deck besides that that would really change our fate here. Okay, we can gain life when we attack. The downside is we don't want to do a lot of attacking without vigilance. I have some vigilance here, and it's not going to gain a lot of life yet. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and get some life back. And then can we... Let's go ahead and get another creature out. And now let's hold off. Having indestructible blockers is helping for sure. I do have some cards in here that exile creatures. They play off of the humans theme as well, so that would be really great to get rid of Itali, but I'm not drawing it. So this has really got me in a pickle here. Do I risk? Yeah, I am going to. Oh no, I don't have enough mana. I wasn't paying attention. So I could tap Knights and destroy target creature with X power or less. Now I do have a couple of Knights, but and I could get rid of one of those by doing that. But gosh, I gotta tap all my blockers to do that. So we're gonna go with no. Yeah, I really don't like that card. What did I exile? Oh, it doesn't matter. He exiled Galta. Gee whiz. Kaya's Wrath. Oh my goodness. Can I draw it? Do I even have it in the deck? This is so insane. Okay, well I have to block here. The upside is having indestructible. I can kill it. And wait, do I have enough? Can I do this and tap 2 knights? That's nice. Okay, that's helpful. Well, what the heck, let's do this too. Nice. Okay. I can create another human. That's not a huge deal yet. I can gain life. This isn't going to do me much good other than a blocker. I do like blockers, so let's do that. Let's swing here. It's the only one I have with vigilance. That one has life. Let's just go there to give me 1 life. And then let's get another blocker here. Alright, end the turn. And now a couple of our blockers have lifelink, so that's helpful. Nice, we turned that around. I am very surprised. Did not see that coming. Way to go, humans. Okay, now we have to go make sure we have Kai's Wrath in this deck. Because our indestructible humans, like, it just doesn't make sense not to have that. I mean, the downside is it would kill off anything else, but I mean, that was so scary. Oh, so scary. Where's this? Where did it go? Where did it go? Humans, okay. No, I do not have it here. Okay, so let's think here. Giant Killer, Dire Tactics would have been great. We still need that. I like having her. Those make sense. That makes sense. That makes sense, but that might be one worth dropping. Although it did kind of save us with that 5 life. Teysa is a legendary human, but there's not a lot of death triggers here, so she's kind of an odd duck. This one I only have one of because I had to use a mythic wild card to get it. Massacre Girl is one of the great cards in this deck, and of course we saw Sir Conrad do some work. So where would I put it? Ariel did good in this deck. Her vigilance really came in handy. Gosh, I hate making these decisions. So how are we doing on 3 drops? We got enough 3 drops to justify. Let's do this. Let's drop 2 and throw in 2 Kai's Wrath. Now I know that's not going to give us a lot of consistency. Oh, well, I've only got 2 and I don't want to spend wild cards right now. So that actually works out really well. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's do that one more time. One more go with humans for this video. This will be fun. I can't believe we pulled that off. I really thought he had the upper hand early, and my humans deck being so creature heavy, I didn't think we'd have enough elements to kind of bounce back. But the creatures that we had really helped us with their activated abilities and things. So that really came in handy. Alright, let's keep this hand. Let's see, do we have a... Okay, we got 2 lands that come in tapped. We can get those out early while we don't have any 1-drops. And the 2-drop I have is not great. So, oh, Goblins, of course. I cannot believe how many people are playing Goblins right now. I get it, it's fun, but oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how much I wish Arena had a jank ranked or jank anything where we just eliminate these decks that we see all the time. Okay, I think I'm actually going to play him here because we'll get a blocker that way, and when something comes out we won't lose life for exiling it. So let's do that for now. That gets us a human on the board and a blocker. Now a shock takes him out, so it may not last long. Okay, but this is good because now we can get rid of the Goblin Trash Master. Maybe. If he ever moves his turn. Come on, buddy. Okay, so now we've set ourselves up for this. No attack. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Do we need a 4th untapped land? No. So we can go here, even though this is going to be tapped. It's the right time to do it. Let's go ahead and get this out. Now our human is stronger. We're not going to attack just yet. I like having the blockers here. Krinko. We will be exiling Krinko too. I really enjoy playing with that card. Do not enjoy playing against it. Yeah. Although this is the kind of move that might make him concede. When you take away either of the 2 Krinkos in the Goblin deck, I think are really critical. Okay, now having her out really justifies, I think, the attack here because we'll gain life and we have a blocker. So I think he might be sweating a little bit. Ooh, Brash Taunter. Wow. I just got through playing with that card. Huge fan of playing with it, not a fan of playing against it. Okay. The upside, the upside is I can tap it with 2 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not want to play Sir Conrad yet because I want to tap it next turn. So I'm thinking we skip here, and as soon as we get priority, we tap it. Okay, so let's do this. And we're going to need to do that every turn to keep it from being able to use his ability. Which is why, in the deck that I built that I used Brash Taunter in, well, okay, he can still use it, but we're forcing him to use it now. I don't know if that's better or not, but at least we're doing that. Okay, in the deck that I use, I have a lot of green for fight, so that okay, so this is a little better. we'll be able to, okay, we'll be able to fill the board up. The question is, do we want to do that now? Gosh. Yeah, because I think we saw that tapping him, I mean, he's just going to tap it in response. Although I do kind of like the idea of forcing him into it. Alright, let's wait. But let's go ahead and swing in here. There's no reason not to. This is interesting. Let's see what he's got. With all these Skirk prospectors, I'm thinking there's a good chance. Well, there's a good chance he was using those to set up to get the Brash Taunter out early, because a 5 is not cheap. But I'm also thinking he might have something else big up his sleeves. Okay, so he doesn't have enough. Well, he'd have to. Okay, he's got to trigger that to get enough. So again, we're kind of forcing his hand a little bit here, even if not a lot. Yeah, so we're still going to take some damage. He's still going to get the trigger, but again, we're kind of forcing it a little bit. Now I just need another one of those dire tactics. I mean, but we had to use those earlier, especially on Krenko. Krenko would have put us out of business for sure. Okay, that's not really useful here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is still not really enough to play Conrad and tap Brash Taunters. So let's move forward and let's swing with these two. Gain some life back, which that's really helping minimize the threat of Taunter. Okay, he's taking the damage. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay, so he's not going to be able to play that and activate that. So that's going to be interesting. We do have a land advantage right now. Okay, this is good news because we do not need to do that. Okay, so let's do this. And then we can still tap that, which I didn't even think to double check my count on the mana, but now it gives us the whole turn without him. He can still deal some direct damage to us now as Siege Gate Commander. So, okay, now the other thing I'm realizing is he's going to want to start sacrificing creatures soon. I think it's probably worth going here, and let's take advantage of those death triggers. And then next turn, if we get Teysa out, we'll double those death triggers. Okay, let's pull that one back. Let's make him... Oh yeah, let's gain some life. Make him consider blocking. He's not going to want to block because of Conrad. But he's only on 7 life, so he's got to do some blocking. I got a good feeling here, guys. I think this nasty little Goblins deck has met its match. Oh, did I put my foot in my mouth? We'll see. Oh, so this is interesting. Like, he's making sure he takes that out. But Conrad's trigger is going to kill him. Nice. Very nice. It makes me think when he was coming at us with that taunter, that might not have even been his best move. Getting other things on the battlefield, doing other things might have been a better choice for him, but I think because we were forcing his hand to tap that he thought, oh, I'll show you and tap it and use it. I think we backed him into a nice corner there. Awesome. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to do some other decks, and I don't think I'm going to put those same decks in this video. So guys, I thank you for watching, and we're going to call that good. We did humans. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to see Massacre Girl though, so I'm kind of bummed. But we'll come back and do it again some other time. Humans are awesome. So, all right, see you later. Thanks for watching.